morning. We're starting back again on a playthrough. I believe this is part 5 for the Division 2. Trying to make a little headway before the summer comes out. So when the summer comes out, I'll be streaming this and also gameplay for the summit. For those who are new to this, and this is new for me as well, the summit is a new gameplay expansion pack like the Warlords of New York and things of that nature. So I'll make sure the tags specify, the title specify which is which. So if we're looking at this character here, we're at 13, and the general way that I'm doing this is doing main missions, side missions, and then looking up and looking for the shade tech. Some of it could be tricky. So the game through is going to show a lot of the traveling to and fro, a lot of the looting, because this game is based on looting and shooting. Awesome. Cover is a must. If you haven't already done so, check out the other videos. I do believe I have other videos on here that show advanced gameplay with me and some of the great people that I've met through gaming. So let's start. Oh, shout out to E-Boy on the Xbox side, or I-Boy, hopefully I said that right. Wasn't able to find you yet, I-Boy. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. As I said, we'll link up. And shout out to Mr. Smokey on the PlayStation 4 side. Both of them popped in, held a cool discussion. We're gonna see what we got here. So thank you everyone. Also, shout out to Pins on the PlayStation side. Also to Gabbid Dad, who gave me the direction to start doing this, which is awesome. So, what we're looking at now, so I believe the last time I've done this video, I left off, did a main mission, and as you can see on the screen, I have one skill to unlock, one skill that's available. And I'm trying to unlock and use and show gameplay for some of the skills that I don't see, usually when people are playing, because there's a whole plethora of things that you can do. So, let's go here, let's see what we got for Coop. As you can see, one skill unlock available. Let's see what we got. Alright, so I think I was going to do the pulse. So yeah, let's go with the pulse. The pulse is an interesting device here. In the Division 1, it was almost necessary, one, for finding items to loot, like crafting materials and things of that nature, knowing where all the enemies are at. And same here, except for I do believe there's a slight change. This is going to show you where the enemies are at. And also there's some skills and or talents that will benefit from the pulse. So let's do this. All right, so we have a scanner, which is a constant. As you can see, it acts like a radar, which the whole thing acts like a radar. We have this here. We have the pulse variant, the remote. As you can see, it's still doing the radar thing. And then we have here the jammer. The jammer stops skill proxies, and also gives you a little pause. It gives you that benefit of, if you can take advantage of it, gives you that benefit. So let's see what we got here. Let's see which one would be beneficial. Let's go with the basic, the pulse variant scanner. Alright, so the pulse variant this scanner here, I'll show you some gameplay and how it can be useful.
Goodbye.
Now let's go into our inventory. Let's mod these things. So to mod these things, all you have to do is highlight it. On the PlayStation side, you're going to press the square. Xbox side, you're going to press the X. It's going to bring up these little slots, as you can see here. Now, due to this being the beginning of the game, I'm not sure if I have any, so let's check it out. Nothing there. All right. Deflect duration. So the deflect duration won't work with this variant because I'm using the striker drone, which acts like a an additional gun. So we're going to forgo that. And armor repair. This is for the fixer drone. Armor repair, of course, as it states, repairs armor. Nothing there. Let's go for the scanner. Nothing for this slot. And nothing for this slot. So let's move along. Alright, check out the map. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so this is the East Mall. This is the settlement. This is a settlement. And we're going to see what we got going on here. But along the way, I do see some Shade Tech. Shade Tech is useful for opening up perks and skills. Just a quick recap. These right here are safe houses. Safe houses will open up the area, show you where Shade Techs are at. Shade Tech are at. And also open up missions and things of that nature. You want to do that. That's going to be one of the main things you do for each area. Open up that safe house so that you can progress the story. Fellow Triangle, we have this here. Now I've opened up the ring. As you can see towards the left hand side, for the East Mall Liberation, you want to resupply a control point in East Mall, complete activities in East Mall, and recover Shade Tech in East Mall. So this is we have to get 4. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool, we have 7. Now for the sake of time, I will be fast traveling to the closest point and working my way from there. Excuse me.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
As you can see, I have it already selected on the map. I'm following that GPS. Now the GPS is a general guide. You can always go off the beaten path, you know, and find stuff to loot. There we go.
Is that it? Thank God.
Now, even if you're unsure and you have the jammer on, I mean not the jammer, I apologize, for the pulse, you can always use that bad boy. Alright, there's nothing on my HUD. Don't forget, must loot. This game is based on looting, so if you find something, loot them.
Mortar attack. Chemical. 7 survivors. Yes, Manny. 7 total.
Now, as you're playing through, the cutscenes I'm going to be cutting through for the sake of time. However, when you want to get a lot more lore in this, go forward, watch those cutscenes. I think they're quite fun.
Incoming backup request.
Let's see what we got going on here. Let me go ahead and do the main mission first. What I will be doing, let's open up this safe house first. Open up the safe house, we'll open up the area, show you a lot more things on the map, as I will show you now.
A hostile control point detected.
Alright, one threat. Always, whenever you're in a new area, look around, loot. Must loot. Oh, also pay attention to one thing that's important. Looking at the area. The area right here, the skill level is the skill level is 13. The skill level here is level 11. Be mindful of that. I mean, I think when I started playing, being a low level, let's say around like 13, 15, trying to get to the safe house. Every enemy that I encountered, they destroyed me. So keep an eye on that. It's going to be important. Let's continue. Now, if you want to test your skill out and open up that map a little bit more, go for it. Always explore, live and learn, right?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh, that's 6 points.
We just lost some.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I believe another thing worth mentioning, which I have not done, is looking at the projects. So when you open up areas, you're gonna have extra projects, which are gonna open up certain things for you. That's not to resupply a control point for downtown East. and it tells you exactly what you need to do. Generally, for Federal Triangle, I have to do a control point. East Mall liberation. Complete activities in East Mall. You supply a friendly control point. You see the pattern here. This will help you give us some guideline as to get some guidelines as to where to go next. Not necessarily for the story, but for, as you can see, 45 ACSP, ACP. Alright, so we got here, bounty. So it tells you exactly what's going to give you, the experience points. As you can see towards the bottom, the rewards, the bounties. Another bounty there. Blueprint for a Super 90, which I believe is a shotgun. Muzzle brake. So hey, keep that in mind. Let's see what we got here. Blueprint for Model 700. Converted SMG, okay.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
I'm very partial towards SMGs in this game, but use all the weapons, use all the skills, and get a feel for it. All right, so this is a territory control. I'm gonna forgo this for now. Get to that safe house so we can see, so I can demonstrate how it opens up the map.
Civilians in danger.
We have a lot of people to deal with here. Okay. All right, safe house. Also, a safe house gives you an additional point where you can fast travel to. So if you're trying to farm, you're trying to get some things done, you want to bypass some enemies. That's also a good way. Don't forget to loot. Always look around. The good thing about the pulse is, and a lot of these variants, it goes through walls. It's awesome.
Portable device detected.
The agents
All right,
posted
safe
here
house
set up a
somewhere.
radio station to counter hostile propaganda. Looks like there's still a lot to do. I'll send you what I have.
All right, each safe house that you unlock will have one of these. Search drive. Let's see what it does.
All right, Agent. Time to shine.
All right, so this opens up Shaytech and Shaytech's activities. Shaytech, and control points. Yeah, so there's a common theme there.
Oh, that's easy. Malasadas.
What are malasadas?
Portuguese donuts, basically, but that's doing them a disservice. My friend's mom made the best ones I've ever had. God. I wonder if she's still alive.
I'm sure she's fine. I mean, it's an island, so it's completely feasible they managed to keep the virus out. Plus, doesn't Kobe have like a 360 365-day growing season. They got really good odds.
Agent, we can use this facility to reestablish our connection to the Division satellite network.
All right, so this is the Space Administration HQ. One thing I forgot to differentiate between certain missions. So this mission here, you're gonna get a base of operations upgrade, and that's ultimately what you want to do. Upgrade your base. More perks and more things will be available to you. So when it comes down to the hierarchy of things, you want to do these first. I believe these second, and then go back and do these side missions. I'm a big proponent for side missions because they give you additional experience points, of course, and they also give you blueprints for your guns and mods and things of that nature. So I'm gonna do this. I want that upgrade, and I'll show you what it is. Looks like we have some high definition bullets. I'm gonna put that on one of my single shot guns so I don't waste them. And they give you an additional damage bonus. Always good to have additional bonuses. Now for the sake of time, I'm going to use this first. I'm gonna switch out some of my skills. I do want to showcase every single skill and hopefully how to use them.
They killed him. Relax, I'll take care of him.
Trying to get headshots. All right, so I'm going to switch with these skills. I think for now, it's gonna help me get through these levels a lot quicker. And each skill has its place. Every single skill has its place, I believe. All right. This is going to be a little bit advanced. There's going to be certain places on the map where you can go that are going to be beneficial to you to spawn hunters. As soon as I'm able to spawn a hunter, I will do so. Get you some gameplay. Hunters are high level agents, rogue agents, I believe, that are hunting you for some reason or another. And yeah, so this is one of those spots, and I'll come back to this later. All right, let's get to it. Good morning, John Doe. I love the name. How you doing? All right. So what we're doing now, progressing the story, upgrading our base of operations.
To the satellite network. We should be able to do that at the NOAA headquarters building.
Get to the control room. I can walk you through the process from there.
User cover is paramount. User cover is a necessity in this game.
It's getting hard to see out there. Yeah. There's a drone spying on us.
Good morning, John Doe. How are you doing? Ooh, is that? Oh wow, I thought that was an enemy. I'm like, I didn't even notice that. Kind of scared me there a little bit. Well, right now I'm doing a tutorial. I'm doing a walkthrough. But if you don't mind, yes. You know what? Come on in. What level is your character? All right, I just got a mod for my drone. Let's go ahead and equip that once it cools down, because that's about the only time you can do it. Yeah, John Doe, if you can hear me, I mean this game is all about gaming with people. Yeah, you can absolutely join me. The only request that I have is have a low level character, and that way, you know, I'm going through and showing viewers. I'm doing a complete walkthrough from beginning to end, or to end game for a certain part of the certain segments of the game, which is, you know, I think Paramount. All right, double check. And hey, if you want to make a new character, I believe there's 4 slots. Make a new character. Get to the point where you can join another agent's game. Hey, yeah, I'm more than happy to have you, man. You know, it's funny. I think that this guide is good is for beginners and for people like you if it's been a while. I mean, there's a lot. This game changes almost daily, just like with anything in life. So yeah, it would be pretty cool to have you.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the division! Sound the alarm!
Or even a relatively low character. I don't want there to be too much of a gap, because when a higher level character comes in, it's gonna make things more difficult. Not to sound lazy or anything, but I've had like level 30s and level 40s join the game when doing a new character, and the enemies are just brutal. Make it beneath me? Oh, there's stairs here. You know, I usually play with this game with my earphones on, because you can hear enemies. Like when you don't have the earphones on, you may not be able to hear them on your TV. But I mean, there are telltale signs that there's somebody behind you, except for when they're friendly NPCs, like that one early on this map, scared the bejesus out of me. So, yeah. And it's not necessary. It's not a requirement. I think if you're looking at your screen and looking up that HUD on the left-hand side, that red will tell you when there's enemies around. Can't tell what that is. See if I have anything that magnifies. Oh, force scope. Let's see what that is. That might be interesting. Might be one of the developers or creators. There's always that possibility. Interesting. I might have to look that up.
Agent in need of backup.
I don't know if I hit him. Alright, I see them starting to creep around me. Try to hold a position here.
On our flank! Get the hell out! That drone's locked onto me! Oh, damn close!
These things here, I haven't figured out what these are for, and I haven't looked it up on the internet. But whenever you see something like this, play around. I know there's a specific part in the game that I had no idea about, and I was just being nosy, and I saw something like this in an interaction button. Hey, and I found something really cool. So hopefully through the gameplay, actually I will show you through the gameplay what it was. It was in the contaminated zone. I believe it was at a museum of some sort. And turning on the lights will reveal key cards and things of that nature. So yeah, this is a pretty cool game, especially if you like exploring, getting into trouble, and all this good stuff, which is what this game is about.
Listen, Sarah. Do you have a moment? Of course. I wanted to personally let you know that I'm leaving for DC in a couple of hours.
Isn't that risky?
I'm pretty sure I'll be quite safe.
When are you back?
Hard to say. Yeah. I'm thinking of putting you in charge of things here. If you think you're up for it.
Wow. Of course.
Good. That's good. In that case, I'll need to go over some things with you, one-on-one.
Sure. Okay.
It's hard to guarantee privacy in my office.
We can use my quarters.
Good idea.
Now, one thing I have not done is checked out my gear to see what I have. So I'm going to take a couple of moments to do that. And keeping your gear updated, especially in the beginning part of the game development, is crucial, paramount. Some things you'll keep due to the convenience of it. Some things you want. So absolutely play around with your gear. And playing around with your gear is going to be important, especially when you're doing, like, trying to match certain things with certain things. So like what I mean here is that looking at these like right here, unbreakable, like looking at your talents and match them with your gameplay. So I think I'm gonna want to keep this because it has unbreakable on it. But let's see what else I have here. What other talents? No talent. Explosive delivery. Okay, that might be useful. Now, even though I am using a rifle, so I might have to keep that one. And it's not too much of an upgrade from good looking out, John. But yeah, man, Yeah, make another character. Like I said, I'd love to have you. I mean, you'd be behind cover a lot, but it's always worth doing. Let's see here, we got. So I'm gonna keep that. Let's see what we got for the mask. If I was just in armor, not gonna make me too much of a difference. Skill tier. Now this is a huge jump in armor. I might have to do that and give up a skill tier. So let's do that. John Doe, what have you how far have you gotten on your character? Have you gotten to the Black Tusk part yet? Alright, so this is the exact same gun, so we're gonna give it that. Can't see shotgun. I got some new ones. Okay, let's go here. Alright, so the RPMs are a little lower, but it does a little bit more damage. Let's do that one. Has more bullets in it. More bullets is awesome. Now the mods that you see me using, I opened up these mods through the perks, and that's at the base of operations, and also through doing side missions. Find mods for skin colors, and it also has a vanity slot. You can put whatever you like on here. Let's go with Hazard. I like Hazard. I'm losing a lot power, so let's go here.
Control terminal offline.
With the main terminal down, we're gonna have to walk through a bunch of extra steps. See if you can find a working computer.
Joint Base Andrews, this is Air Force One on approach. Do you copy?
We read you loud and clear. Welcome home. I've got you on a bearing of 10.
We're gonna have to manually establish a connection. We need a good antenna and a better radio. This place has both. Get out there and align the satellite dishes. There should be a console at the base of each dish.
As you can see, I'm keeping my drone up. I can direct that drone, and I have it assigned to the L1 button. So if I see some red and they're in my line of sight, I can direct them to them while I'm being like this. You saw I was still working there, getting that antenna up. Got some shock bullets. Shock bullets incapacitate him for a brief moment. Ooh, that's not good. I should be able to get to this now. Hopefully nobody comes up behind me.
Satellite to mind and clear for transmission. Signal is insufficient.
So far, so good. Now we just gotta find a transmitter to boost the signal.
Before the government evacuated the complex, a UHF radio was housed here for testing purposes. It should be somewhere on the lower levels.
As always in this game, it's always worth looking around. When you're playing this game on your own, search everything. You have so much stuff. So, what was that old saying? So much stuff hard to shake a stick at. Something about a stick and shaking your stick at stuff. More stuff than you can shake a stick at. Yeah, that's the one. See, open door, go through door, must do box. This one always creeped me out. Never know if anybody's in those suits. got that headshot. Love headshots. How did I miss that?
Ultra high frequency relay payload detected.
Bingo. That comms module has the transmitter we need to finalize communications with the satellites. Agent, activate the crane sequence, and we're in business.
All right, one thing I think is important to mention here, if you want to check out an area and you get that, you see on the upper left-hand side, you see that it's clear or blue, but there's no red tinge to this. Gives you a chance to explore a little bit, check some things around, pick some stuff you may need, like ammo. And then when you're ready, you can start up that next objective.
That's it. We should be able to extract the radio once it's docked.
Solo.
I'm gonna let my skills cool down for the next barrage of enemies. Grenades. Must use grenades. I don't remember where these guys come from, so I'm gonna set up here. Looks like across the way. Cool. Now I'm trying to conserve my electric bullets. I got 7 left. I got people behind me if I'm looking at that map. No. Oh yeah, my unbreakable kicked in. Alright. So I think I would have been dead like a couple times over if I had not had my unbreakable on there. Not utilizing cover as much as I probably should. I got almost one more person on here. See, they're ahead of me. I just don't know where they're at. Oh, there we go. Having the drone and the turret are useful, especially when you're playing hide and seek like that. Because as soon as they get them, as soon as they basically scope them out, you know, these things are relentless. I got that clear sign, that clear go ahead. So let's see what we got. Alright, so I might have to pick that up. Alright, let's move along here. Alright, I believe this is coming up on the last part of this, last segment. Oh yeah, clear out some people, and then we'll be at the end game. Ooh, watch out for those rocket launchers. Nasty business there, rocket launchers. Get hit with that, that's a wrap. I'm basically trying to chase this dude down so that, you know, I don't get hit with the rocket in the nostrils. It's never fun, and I'm being surrounded. Bad time to run out of bullets. Oh wow, I made it. Alright, it looks like I got that clear go ahead, so I'm gonna let my skills refresh. I'm gonna run around a little bit and see what we have here. Right on top of that thing there. Is that possible? No, not possible this right. What about here? Oh, nope. No! Let's do that again. So I'm trying to do so if you're playing this, our enemy is going to come from right behind this side. So what I'm trying to do is set up where I can concentrate a lot of the fire on that bad guy when he comes out. Just trying to find that right spot. I think I have it. Line of sight. No, that's not good. This one should be better. Let's see if this works. As you can see, I'm trying to put that turret up in the high spot. That way it can cover a lot more ground. Even in the heat of battle, they generally your skills like the turret and the drone generally lock onto people fairly easily.
All right, this will extract the transmitter from the module and connect it to the rest of the facility. Then we can link up with the division satellites.
I remember those bullets that I had. The shock rounds, they should come in handy here.
Agent, are you all right? Sounds like you've got company.
All right, attack that dude. There we go. All right, got him before he was able to get down. Now we get to take care of his minions. As you can tell, everything is orange and it's covering up that red, so I'm actually depending upon my skills to scope these people out.
Give me a second. Reloading.
Ooh, of course, right in front of me. I already used my unbreakable already? Oh wow. Guys are dead now. Got this spot.
Satellite network is back online. I'll send a team to secure the transmitter for safekeeping. Good work, Agent.
So this opened up in a base of operations, upgrades, some experience points, and some sensitive surveillance. Oh, and the level up. Love those level ups. Now, throughout the game, when you level up, you're going to get these caches, and I would say go ahead and open up these caches because they're going to give you some more weapons, some more weapons, some more gear, something you may be able to use, something you may not be able to use. You can break down to get materials. So you know, as long as you utilize everything in this game, it should be beneficial for you. All right, so you got that. When you get that mission thing there, you can safely fast travel. Since I opened up a new, I upgraded the White House. I'm going to go here. As you can see, it tells you your progression. So in the upper left hand side, so the base of operations, I have 2 out of the 3 upgrades, and I have 5 out of the 8 skills open. So if you're looking for some information as far as where you're at in the game, that's a good teller, a good indicator. Excuse me. As you can see, this map, I still have a lot to go through, a lot to uncover. Alright, let's see what they have for us here. So it says new service available, Dark Zone Officer, and we have a new service available, Shooting Range. Okay. Shooting Range is where you can test out all your stuff, like your guns, you can even test your skills out, especially if they have some type of some attack
fully
proxy
equipped
to
with
it.
drills, saws, and metalworking tools. The mechanics and crafters are using the tools to construct new gear. Recovered munitions, parts, and tools are available to equip the agents with better gear and weapons. We'll need to recruit some staff to organize the growing armory. The Shade Network is almost fully operational. I'm hopeful we can reconnect to the National Network. The White House is starting to feel like a beacon of hope, instead of a reminder of how far we've fallen.
So let's look at the map here. So we have the Dark Zone. So they have an entrance here. Now this is gonna be a recon mission. I will tackle that. during this gameplay session. So I still have a lot of shade tech to do here. So I have this contaminated zone in this area and this mission. So I'm gonna do this mission here, but I'm gonna gear up first before I go.
According to Kelso, the chemical attack against the castle came from the plaza. Not exactly a surprise considering the area is heavily contaminated with DC-62. DC-62 is a chemical agent that was intended to stop the spread of green poison, but it turns toxic in certain conditions. True Sons seems to have figured out how to weaponize it. We're worried they're using metro trains to move chemical munitions around the city. So your first task will be to deal with that threat. You'll also need to
Holsters.
sabotage
I got
their
a lot of
operation
holsters.
and
So what
neutralize
I'm doing now,
the
I'm
commander,
donating
some guy named
holsters
Wilson.
so that I can complete this particular project. I get to unlock a muzzle. I'm just donating everything. That's done. Let's see. Donate book back. Oh, ceramics. All right. And before you do this, you can view this item. So in reference to you can view this item, see if there's something on there to see if you want to get rid of it or not. Since this is the early stages of the game, I'm just donating everything because right now it's really not going to affect me one way or another unless there is a lot of armor involved. So all right, let's see what we got here. Donate polycarbonates, donate gloves. And if you're looking on the screen in the upper left hand side, so whatever you have equipped, it basically gives this screen when you press that triangle button before you donate gives you a little bit more, and it gives you a little bit more information. So looking at this, we're looking at the armor, and if you look at the left hand side, these are little subtle things. And by the 1,244 armor line, which is in the upper green shaded part, you're going to see that little arrow immediately to the right of it. That's going to tell you, that basically tells you this piece of armor has more armor on it than you have equipped. And respectively also, this has 1,003 armor, and you see that red immediately to the right of it. This indicates that it has less armor than what you have equipped. So you can get rid of whatever you need without sacrificing something that you may want. And you know what? I never thought about this. But I'm going to try something out.
Hey, Agent. We got a project ready for completion here.
I'm going to craft a mask and donate it, if it's not good anyway. Let's see if I can. All right, so this has. Oh, look at that. All right, so I'm going to see if I can donate this. This was the mask that I just made, but it is a good mask. But this is basically a test run because I never thought to do this. Let's see. Projects. Gloves. Where's the mask for that? Activities, mask. All right, so something I just learned. Should have thought about this. if you're lacking something and you don't want to go through and farm for it, you can simply make it. If you have the ability to make it at your desk, at your crafting desk, you can do it. All right. Like I said, I never knew that. So I'm going to equip this mask because it has way more damage. I mean, way more armor. That's double. Mark that as trash. And let me go back into my projects. Donate mask. So the mask I just took off, which was level 9. Was that level 9? Yeah, level 9. And I'm donating that. So this is done as well. So I get a blueprint for 45 ACP replica. Resupply control points. Resupply control points. Control points. Shade tech. That's done. That's done. Complete activities. A little triangle. Be small and southwest. All right.
Agent, stop by when you can.
Can't be that hard.
There's a project ready to be completed.
All right, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. But you know what? What I'm not going to do is I have space, so I can spare this space. Let me go back and undo this. And I should have been aware of this, but you will have donation, you will have things that you will have, wow, projects where you have to donate stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the hoarder for the moment. Get rid of some of the things that I know I'm not gonna need. So we're gonna keep this 800 repair skills. And if you need space, you can go through and individually break things down, but you never know, you may need them. All right, so we got projects available. Let's go grab those. And as you go through, you'll unlock more projects. So just keep an eye on that tab. Every time you go in, I believe, when you log in, you'll see a little exclamation mark. You'll see an exclamation mark next to the projects, which indicates that there's something new there. Alright, looks like I got some more stuff. Solar panels, rooftop terrace. Alright, let's collect these projects. Alright, blueprint for a muzzle brake, blueprint for 45 ACP. Now, as soon as you get things like mods, I'm going to suggest that you craft those right away. Because again, the mods, they alter gameplay, enhance gameplay for enhance your guns. If you want to put a little bit more accuracy on that marksman's rifle or that regular rifle, having those mods come in handy. They come in handy beginning level of the game, middle stages of the game, end game. So yeah, they're useful. It gives you a chance to pile on maybe a little bit more critical hit chance, critical damage, a little bit more stability, a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more weapon handling. so it looks like this is the 45 ACP replica. All right, let's see here. I know I don't like this, so a light extended mag. Let's go ahead and craft that. I should have checked that earlier. That gives you an additional 10 rounds for AR style weapons. Gives you stability for 9mm caliber muzzle. And muzzle brake. What is this for? Gives you an additional 5% critical hit chance. Alright. See, you know what? While I'm here, let me go ahead and see if I can.
So good to sit down. My back is killing me.
Well, let me see what kind of book bag I have. All right, so let me. So this is important. So as you can see, I have the big gun body armor, and I have the unbreakable talent on there. That breakable talent, when my armor is depleted, it repairs 95% of my armor. Lifesaver, game changer. At any given time, especially on legendaries, it's magnificent. So we're looking at this here. So I have this. What is this? Providence Defense. Great for any weapon, any high weapon damage build. You'll love these. We'll get into that. Once you get to that bridge. But this gives me a little bit more armor, and I'm looking at it, and it's giving me a little bit more armor. But I'm doing the math in my head. So we have what? How much armor is this? Oh, and I forgot. It has basically 124 more armor. But this unbreakable, even at level 8, that unbreakable is darn near doubling my armor, especially upon armor break. So take little things like that, you take into consideration. This game makes you think. So this one has the talent explosive delivery. When I throw a skill, can I read that? 15 seconds after landing, it creates an explosion damaging within 5 meters, so you can basically use that as a grenade. But this one doesn't have anything. Alright, so right now I'm considering talents and skill tier. And also it helps that it's an overlord, and I get that additional 10% rifle damage. Let's see what I do. Alright, so let's move on with the gameplay. Alright, so this is my next target. And the closest place to that is going to be, let's go here, Space Administration. And right next to it, there's a shake tag. So I'm fast traveling for the sake of time. Now when you're playing this game, I'll explore, go through doors, shoot at raccoons, just explore the game, pick stuff up. You'll find, like, since I'm moving through this, I think I'm moving through this rather quickly. There's going to be a time where I'm going to want some additional armor, make these things, and without me looting the way that I should, it is going to put me at a disadvantage.
Hostile control point nearby.
All right. If you're watching this video,
hey agent, I've got some new contracts.
Oh, there he is, the snitch. We're gonna look at the map, and this dude is by, where's he at? He's by the Space Administration. This is Snitch. Snitch will give you extremely hard bounty based on your skill level. And what'll happen is that once you do this, it's going to unlock somebody called Cassie Mendoza. She's a gun runner, and I believe you have to, when you take this bounty, you have to complete the bounty. Then when you find it again, based on, I believe you have to have your map opened up. It should spawn Cassie Mendoza. So I believe I've done one of his before. Let's see if I can get Cassie Mendoza here. I believe that's later in the game. So no, so I'm looking for a white shopping cart. So no, I haven't progressed in the level to actually get her. So I'm gonna sidestep that for a moment. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it.
I've got new contracts.
Now bounties. So let's talk about progression of the game. Progression. It's collectibles. Let's go to collectibles. Now, throughout the game, you're going to find intel. Let's see, is this one of them? Comms, artifacts, file footage, echoes, database. Let's go to database. It just basically tells you about the different hyenas that you come across. And I'm looking for the cards. All right, so the snitch cards. So snitch cards have something to do with snitch, part of the game. But when you are out in the field and you kill a named boss in the open world, you're gonna find these cards here, and they're gonna be the snitch cards. It basically tells you about the person that you killed. Like I believe back in the last war over in the Middle East, they had the high level targets on playing cards. And you have a lot of time to spare, and you're not in battle or doing your duties. But then the armed forces, these cards, what they would do is that, the more you play with them, and you don't realize that you're playing with these cards. I mean, you realize it, but the repetition, you see the faces on these cards over and over again, so it gives you that instant recognition. Have you come across these individuals? So that's basically, I believe that's what this is based off of. Let's see where this bounty is at. Alright, this bounty is here. Alright, let's go get it.
Hostile control point detected.
Now this is also part of the gameplay. I'm not sure as far as how much experience points is going to give me, but I'm going to find out. Off the wall. One thing worth mentioning, I believe, is when you find these bounties, you're going to see that they're going to be different factions in basically the same area. Basically in the same areas. Just keep an eye on that. So I believe I need to get box. I always look up. Boxes like this are everywhere. I got some more stuff. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, so this is a little ways away. Oh, no, upper left part of the screen, I'm looking at the harbor movement east, and neutralize the targets, the liberation, and the coder. Interesting.
Vital signs critical.
All right, that it's chevron. As you see there, that's the indicator that is where one of the targets, one of the high value targets are at. I probably should have put that mask on. Oh, so this is less than what I have. All right. So this is the mask that I made at the crafting bench. I will say, absolutely make things at the crafting bench. I do believe that after a while they become obsolete. You might be able to get some good gems here and there. It's going to take a lot, but always give it a try.
That's your target.
Oh, there's both targets. Okay. Oh boy. Now looks like there's some rebels in the area. They can help out a lot. They can act as a distraction. Are you serious? More people? Alright, so I mean...
You got the target.
Alright.
Nice.
This game is notorious for having you in one activity. Well, for me anyway. Having you in one activity and then having you engage in 10 different activities at once.
Target neutralized. Good work.
I made a big mistake. Hear this party, dickhead!
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time. Nicely done,
Alright, so I
Sheriff.
got experience points, E-credits, and I got that high bounty. Now I'm just picking up this stuff and moving on. Not even looking at it. Now when you do bounties, whatever faction it is, they will drop keys. Keys are important. I need to do at least go into the sewers and show you where some of the keys are at. I will get that done.
That was a tough one.
Alright.
Took care of business here.
Now that little bit of excitement is over, let's see where we're at. So I was going to go and get some shade tech.
According to Kelso, the chemical attack against the castle came from the plaza. Not exactly a surprise.
I was gonna fast travel there, but I think that would be a little lazy. I'm like right across the street. Run there. So I'm going back to the safe house so that I can refill on my ammo. And if you have the perks, it'll refill your ammo, your armor kits, and your grenades. Oh, looks like these bullets did they regenerate? Oh yeah, they regenerated. So I'm picking up some more, I call them high definition rounds, but they're high velocity rounds. Now I believe before an update, they used to cause some type of status effect. I believe it was bleed damage, like the explosive rounds. But now I just think they do a little bit more damage. Now, remember we just crafted and some additional, yo! You know what, Import Man? I would definitely do that. I just saw that, so it would be my pleasure, man. So I just made a mod. Let's see what mod I have. So this is stability. This gives me an additional 10 rounds, which is going to give me a 40 round magazine and 41 with one in the chamber. My stability is gonna go down a little bit, but this is a pretty stable gun, so those extra bullets over stability, absolutely. See if there's anything here worth getting. Hello, Governor. I forgot what that's from, but hilarious. I'm a Monty Python fan. Funny stuff. Oh yeah. Let's see. If I should know. Gabba dabba dad, right? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just refilling my stuff. Let me go to do this main mission, which is going to open up another skill tier. So you want this skill tier. Also, just tuning in, I will be streaming the summit. I have no idea what the summit. I know it's a new download, but I'll also be continuing with the progression of the game. But I'll be streaming the summit as well.
We're worried they're using metro trains to move chemical munitions around the city. So your first task will be to deal with that threat. You'll also need to sabotage their operation and neutralize the commander, some guy named Wilson.
Yeah, you know what? That would be awesome. If you have a low level character, because you know I'm gonna show the progression from beginning to end and show you how not to die. Yeah, if you have a low level character, I mean I would love to help. I had another clan member in here the last broadcast. You know, we ran the streets, shot stuff, got stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. So the awakened Soul Reaper, Ichigo. Or is that after his full bring? I forget how his powers works. But yeah, man, if you have a low level character, I would be more than happy to have you. Import Man 100, send me a message on the PS. I should be logged in. Yeah, I am logged in. It's on my phone. So send me a message. Yeah, because when I'm done with this, I'm gonna clear out an area, a couple more areas, do some more side missions, and get those shade techs. The shade techs are important for game development. Interesting. Got you. Let me see. Give me a moment. Hopefully, ladies and gents. Yeah, Import Man for sure. Yeah, Reaper. If you have a low level character, I would say I'm what level am I? I am now level 14. So if you have a character at level 20, or if you want to make a new character, you know, we can go through and touch on the finer points and do the gameplay. I'll be waiting for you. Import Man, yeah, man. I'll hit you up in a moment. Alright, this is a control point. I want to get that. I'm going to get Jefferson Plaza done. Then I'm going to hit those control points up. Maybe later on in this stream or in the next stream. So I need to get a lot of those. I need to do at least a control point per area so that I can get the projects done.
That's ready to be completed.
I got another project at the theater. Awesome. Jefferson Plaza. I'm not sure which one this is, but Alright, Jefferson Plaza. Let's get it in. Alright, so for now, as you can see, the enemy level is 12. And I get one skill to unlock. Again, important for progression, but yeah, let's get it in. Import man. Man, you should if it's a nice day, go ahead and get that walk in, man. I mean, you might as well. I mean, COVID, fresh air, it's good for your health.
So start by disabling any operational trains you find.
You can't let those munitions be distributed. You saw what they did to the castle.
Now, from what I understand, I know that there is a secret to each level. I'm not aware of this one, but I think I need to do the research to find out. And it's probably something simple, like shoot a yellow box in the upper left-hand corner, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. But I will get into it. Now, when you're playing on the lower levels, take the time to explore. I know I've probably said that a lot, but it's important. Also, take the time to explore what kind of skills and guns you like using. And once you become proficient in where the buttons are at, the game mechanics, you'll be able to change your gameplay up based on the situation, based on your skills and things of that nature. So it's always good to explore. Doing it on the lower levels, even though you're just developing your character, always a good thing.
Electronic device detected.
Now when I'm playing this game with my friends, I'll go out on a limb. I'll go out on a limb and try a different build. Try a different build, like a status effect build, which I love. I'm very partial to. All right, got somebody. I still see that red on the screen. That means I got more inbound.
Train details.
Agent,
alright, I'm gonna break down my skills. You always want to try to keep your skills fresh. I know on the Xbox side, the people that I play with, we'll get done with the board. Like, wait, I need to refresh my skills, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
On Wilson.
Oh, that was smart.
Outside near the main entrance to the mall.
Note to self and to anyone who's watching this: shooting explosives close up, probably a bad thing. After this, I have to hop off for a couple of hours, get some things done, and yeah. But yeah, Airport, man, if you want to create a newer character and hop on, I'd love to have you, man. We can shoot stuff. Nothing says, you know, friends like shooting people in the head together.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. We gotta secure the ordnance.
Negative. The subway's compromised.
Then find another way.
I need to nail this guy.
Oh, that was quicker than usual.
Portable device detected.
Yeah, walking is good for you. You know, get that little cardiovascular health going on.
There's an elevator that should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Give me a second, gentlemen and/or ladies, if you're playing this game or watching. Just give me a moment here, try to add somebody to the game.
You are now group leader.
All right, so I got a level 30 in here. It's gonna be joining us. Autistic gamer. I should have reset my skills when I had the chance. All right, Autistic gamer, can you hear me?
Hostile forces incoming.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Group augmentation active.
Yo, Gamer Dude, can you hear me?
Entering contaminated area. DC-62 toxic detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
Alright, cool. We got some got a hive going on here. Now, as you can see, if you're watching any of the gameplay, so a gamer, Artistic Gamer, just joined me, and it looks like he has the Restore Hive and the Seeker Balls. Popular favorites. Hold on for one moment there, gamer. I need to refresh my skills.
Nail this guy.
As you can see, the chevrons on the screens that usually tells you what your objective is during the.
Dismantle the rest of that crap once you've cleared the site.
So I'm gonna bring this up on the screen here. So, autistic gamer, gonna expect what he has. So he has a level 30 character. Has the Reviver Hive. Reviver Hive, I've never really used that much, but if you're playing solo or if you're with a group and you need to break somebody up and they're not within range, that's a great thing to do. The Cluster Seeker mod. This is when first playing this game. This is a great crowd control. It does a lot of damage, and it can target a lot of people at once.
General, there's a woman here. Says she's a representative of the theater settlement. Speak with you. What about? She wants to negotiate. Negotiate? What would we want to negotiate with those people? Stand by, sir. Sir, she thinks a truce could be mutually beneficial. Shoot her, Lieutenant. Sir? Shoot her and dump her body where those cowards will find it. And if anybody else comes to negotiate, shoot them too. Understood? Yes, sir.
Leaving contaminated area.
Alright, gotta level up. I'm gonna get more inbound, and basically the only thing I'm doing, I'm checking out that HUD on the upper left hand, the heads up display on the left hand side. It's telling me where the enemies are coming from.
Don't let Wilson get away.
Ooh, I'm getting hit by that sniper.
No more contacts. Great work. Wilson's unit is out of action, and you've crippled True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement have safely reached the rooftop settlement. There's no one doing what happened to them, but at least you've made sure it won't happen to anyone else.
I got another skill to unlock.
Another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Alright. As I said before, look up, you'll see those orange, you'll see orange containers. Always a good thing to have. More stuff to loot. And for time purposes, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel to the White House. As you can see on the map in the upper left hand side, you're going to see the next place I need to go to, which is, I believe, the campus. The campus unlocks my favorite, the recalibration station. This is going to be, for me, it's a milestone. It helps you customize your characters, it helps customize your characters and your guns to fit your gameplay. Just a little bit more. Alright, so we got another skill.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
Alright, so I have the hive, the secret mines, and the shield. I'm gonna open up the shield. I'm gonna open up a variant of the shield that I barely see people using, and it is the deflector shield. Deflection shield, if used properly, can be powerful, just like with any skill in here. And when I say properly, I mean based on your gameplay. I have no mods for it. No worries.
Augmentation inactive.
Alright, just opened up a random brand vest.
Group augmentation activated.
Good to see you. You need anything?
And these are mods that I can purchase.
Thanks for getting that out of my inventory. Glad you got that one. Bye.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to sell off some of this stuff. As you can see, I have this gun modded out. Now, when I sell this gun, the mods will stay with me. Quite different than the first division. Now, me personally, I don't use marksman's rifles, not very often, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those myself. But go through your inventory, see what you have, see what you like.
Could use some more crafting materials. I really should make myself a nice comfy chair.
Those people with damage, accuracy. See, I'm just going through everything and I'm selling everything. I could break it down for materials, but I'm going to forgo that because I need that cash. So, oh, you can buy and sell to her, and I'm gonna sell.
Blueprints, but can I help you craft something? Thanks for topping me off, Agent. Later.
All right. So I need. Now let's look at my stats here. See what I need. Book bag. Definitely need gloves, so I'm gonna craft some gloves. I'm going to craft some knee pads. I am going to craft. Leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. And the mask. I crafted the mask, so let's see what we got. Gloves. And I need knee pads.
sure. This is a great haul.
As you can see, these are all the mods that I have for my skills.
I'll see you another time.
Let's see what we have going on here. All right, so let's go back and get some of these. Let's get some of these shade tech. Now, up to this point, getting the shade tech, doing control points, doing the main missions, again, they progress the story and open up new things for you. Now, for the time being, now I follow a certain way of doing things. So now I'm going to, for the sake of time, what I'm going to do is that you see all the shade tech on there, and I think I'll do a separate stream just strictly gathering those.
Group augmentation active.
I think it's more important to progress the story, grab loot, and explain why things are happening or why I'm doing things the way that I'm doing them. Now, this show deflects. This doesn't really protect, but it deflects. Yes, I got a mic. I'm not sure. I can't hear you. I'm not sure what's going on. Give me one moment here.
Water source connected to a museum on the National Mall. Neutralize any hostiles and then activate the pumps to get.
Alright, looks like this is a side mission. Side missions are always important.
I spotted a fountain on the roof. Looks bone dry. Guessing Tucson's haven't figured out how to switch it on yet.
Electronic device detected.
There's a maintenance room up ahead. Maybe that's where the water pump will be.
Give me a moment. All right, so now this is going to be one of those side missions you really don't know. I'm just checking some stuff out as I go along. Seriously? Now, this particular shield that I'm using is basically meant to deflect, not necessarily to protect, even though it does have the word shield in it. Just checking the perimeter, see if I can loot some stuff as I go along.
The pump must draw water up from underground. You'll need to turn it on before you can activate
Alright,
the fountain.
all you have to do for this one is just follow the lights. Alright, the yellow ones, I apologize. You got the yellow ones. Does have to be done in a very specific order, except for this first. And one of these, second and third.
Switch on the water pump. Head up to the roof.
There's some valves on the roof. Looks like they're connected to the water source.
As you can see, the gameplay is going to be a little different with the shield. A little bit with every different skill that you get. With every different skill that you get, is gonna gameplay should change a little bit. Trying to get into cover. All right.
Turn on those valves, Agent. Get that water flowing.
I always expect more enemies after you do after you complete a step in this game. Now those shields go away pretty quickly, so you want to be careful with that. Always keep an eye, like I said, always try these things out. And since I'm a man down, I need to switch something out here.
Got a clear shot. I hit it.
For cover purposes, you can heal through the wall, which is, I think, totally convenient.
I can see the waterfall from up here.
All right, we've got a new source of clean water. It should be enough for everybody.
little bit more damage. Oh, it's the same type of gun. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and equip that. I'll deck it out in a moment. All right, let's see what we got. So Shade Tech, that's right there. There's one right there. Let's see. Now, since my level on my character level is pretty decent thus far, I'm going to try to progress the story. I'm going to open up open up the campus. Now, the campus, like I said, it's going to have, it has, every place that you open up will have its perks. Me personally, I want the recalibration station. It's going to be important, well, to me anyway, so I can customize my character. Okay. All right, hey, Autistic Gamer, can you hear me? All right, hey, Autistic Gamer, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, you.
Oh, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I was, you were in you were in your own party. That's why I couldn't hear you. So here we are. I was like, what's going on? I can't hear. I got the guest on and I can't hear him, but now I can hear you, man. So, if you don't mind me asking, we're make you aware I'm streaming live. I'm doing a gameplay from beginning to end. I am skipping over like doing a lot of the looting and some of the other, not necessarily the finer points, but yeah. So I'm doing the main missions and things like that. So yeah, welcome aboard, man. Thanks for friend requesting me and tuning in. I definitely appreciate that. What part of the world are you at?
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you. My mic disconnected for a second.
Oh, no worries. I said, what part of the world are you at?
I completed the world.
Oh no, not on the board. I meant geographically. I'm asking. It's like, yeah, I completed everything. That's awesome.
I'm in the UK.
Okay, great, man. Welcome aboard.
Where you at?
I'm in the United States on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but I was like starting this stream. It's amazing, like the people that you can connect with, the just the social. I don't see why like certain things like this aren't more popular than stuff like, I don't know, like Facebook or Twitter and things like that, because I mean you can literally speak to people all over the world. It's awesome.
That it is.
All right. One, first and foremost, thanks for jumping in and thanks for tuning in. I mean, I really didn't know like how'd you find the stream?
I was just looking through YouTube and I saw your stream.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's awesome. It's good to know. Good to know. All right. So I'm in here. So what I'm doing, I'm also using a lot of the skills that I don't see like people using. Like I'm using the ballistic shield. I think we had to use the ballistic shield in the. We had to use the ballistic shield during. Now, do you have the Warlord of? Do you have the expansion pack, the Warlords of New York?
Downloading, yeah.
Okay, great. So you have that? All right, cool. About to get that. Now the Warlords of New York is pretty fun. You get new skills. And do you have the Season 2 pass? Did you get that as well?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then you'll be able to do the speed runs and get some additional gear. They do have some stuff on there that is I think is awesome. So what I'm doing now is basically the pre expansion. Even though of course they made some of the changes in there, but yeah. So yeah, thanks for tagging along. If there's anything I can do better, just let me know. Like if I missed anything. Now, since you're downloading the, you alright?
I'm fine.
Cool. Yeah, I thought you said ow. It's like, what happened? But yeah, with the Warlords of New York. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Where are you at? Are you already over there? Oh yeah. I see where you're at.
Yeah, just running through every enemy in the probably game right now.
That's what I need to do so I can. But I do want to show like how important the looting is, which I think I've done with the past couple of episodes. So yeah, I think I should do the same. I'll catch up to you if I can not get in any fights. Now, since you're over in the UK, what other types of games are popular over there? Like, I mean, I heard people talking about.
I'm not sure, honestly. Shit. I think most of the Call of Duties are pretty popular at the moment. That and some of the VR games.
You know, I haven't tried the VR games or the Call of Duty. I think the reason why I'm doing this now is because my brother, he was like, we usually do the co-op games, and here I am. Now, how long have you been playing the Division 2?
About a month.
Oh, okay, so you're pretty new to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, have you done any of the Black Tusk Invasion stuff?
No, not yet.
All right, cool. Definitely be getting to that. Basically just getting into the Division. Anything in particular you would like to see, like builds or like skill developments, build developments, and anything like that?
No, not really. I'm pretty good.
All right, cool. I know as I progress, you know, I'll be explaining like why I put certain things together. So yeah.
Oh.
Portable device detected.
Henry? What are you doing back here?
Hiding.
Why do you think people want to mark it?
We're barely hanging on. It's
What is it doing?
It's auto marking all of the control points.
Oh wow, not sure about that one.
Portable electronic device detected.
Quite irritating.
Electronic device detected.
All right, so now I'm looking at. I just opened up the campus, and with the campus, you have when you go to the progression of the campus, you're going to see endurance, opportunity, and it tells you who you unlock. So I want to ultimately get to stability. That's going to unlock the recalibration station, and that's what I want to get to so that I can, you know, get to my character and customize my gameplay with that. So we have endurance, rewards, so mission. I have to do 2 missions and 3 missions. So I have to do 3 main missions to unlock the recalibration station. So let's get to it.
Right.
Oh no, so basically what I'm doing is so as I go along, I'm explaining like what I'm looking at, why I'm doing it, and things like that nature. So it helps with, like, if somebody just jumping in, they see the video, they're gonna see a lot of gameplay, but they'll also be able to like follow along.
Informant tells us that one of the hyenas should have the access codes to the vault. I need you to get in, get the codes, open the vault, and get back what they stole.
All right, I'm fast traveling on you there.
Why is everyone trying to kill me?
That's the name of the game. It's 1 versus many. Well, now it's 2 versus many. Oh, speaking of which, have you ever played the Army of Two, the last one, Devil's Cartel? Oh,
It's a great game.
that is an awesome game. I love that game. I wonder if the servers are still working for that. You know, I might have to fire up my PS3 and pop that in.
That was like probably one of the best games I actually ever played.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's always like the AI. The AI is pretty good. I mean, they definitely made it better from part 1 to 40 to this one. Like playing with a good friend or a buddy or something like that is great with that game.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted at the old CEO's office will have a key card. You access to the vault.
I think that went pretty well.
I think so as well. Those secret balls are always a fan favorite.
Yeah. Oh, I need to equip my shield quickly.
As you see, I'm not firing, and the shield automatically targets. The ballistic shield is pretty interesting.
Oh, hello, there's lots of you around.
And I'm getting eaten up there, so I need to get into cover. To our left. Hold on, give me a moment. I need to switch out my shield for my turret.
Just put it back out of nowhere.
Now you're using what shield are you using? The bulwark shield?
No, the first shield.
Portable electronic device.
Yeah, the bulwark.
All right, cool. The bulwark offers a lot more protection and higher shield level based on your skill tier and how many blues you have in your build. That's gonna be also for survivability. There's a guy that I play with named DarkScorpioSoul's. He uses it's just phenomenal. He usually spawn from upstairs. I'll take care of the people down here as they come along. Ooh, another level up. Yay.
Those drones are a pain in the backside. You want to see enemies put down?
What'd you say there?
The enemies, I think it's the engineers, the drones they put down are a pain in the backside.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Oh, that took care of just damn near everybody. In one shot.
We got a heavy coming in.
On them.
Ah, shield versus shield. I have no bullets.
Checking for the key card.
All right, on this particular level, the secret is over here. When you come to that initial wave of enemies to the left, you gotta check this wall here, and you're gonna find a key card. And I'll show you where that is, where to use that at.
Keep an eye out.
It's always random.
Which part's always random?
The secret box.
Hostile radio
From the
intercepted.
left says,
It's a fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at
so it's
headquarters.
random.
Gotcha.
I have my boots.
Must use the balls. The balls are awesome. You know, it's hilarious. You know, ball jokes never get old. Like I play with a lot of gentlemen. They're in their 60s and stuff, and they're hilarious. It's like, you know, no matter how old they are, ball jokes never get old.
Vault's just up ahead.
That's because it's a lot of fun to use ball jokes.
It really is. It really is. It's like they stood the test of time. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop my balls. You're just like, what? Really? What? Why? And then you're just, oh yeah, it's funny. It's greatness, I tell you.
Charge at me. My gun won't reload.
You use, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You're using your handgun. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, if I start, oh shotgun, oh the double shotgun, double barrel. That's all. That's a great sidearm. I love that sidearm. When I get one, I'm going to use it. Right. Now remember that key card that I got up. Got through that. Once you get to the vault. Oh, also autistic. If I start talking, and it's like you're like, what are you talking about? I'm basically speaking to the audience. That way. All right, cool. Cut down the confusion. Oh, you said it's been a while since you played. Oh.
Yeah, about 3-4 weeks. I've been quite busy.
Well, that's always a good thing. Being busy, but bad that you're away from the division. That's like, it's like the worst. How could you be away from the division? All right, let me know when you're ready.
This lady's got a cone on her head.
You know, I've seen that a lot. I've seen that in a lot of the things, and it makes me wonder if there's like a secret there. You know what I mean? Like, this game likes to hide stuff.
Ah, my balls. My ball is still chasing that person.
Oh man, you're gonna love the if you like this game, you're gonna like the New York expansion, and like all the perks that you get with the season 2 pass. Like you get manhunts, which you'll see, which is I'm not sure if you've seen any gameplay of it, but it's pretty decent. Oh, no worries.
Didn't realize there was a guy in full heavy armor.
I'm looking at your armor bar. How much armor do you have? Well, after when you get it, after we finish these people, it's like, hey, by the way, how much armor do you have? And you get killed looking at it, which is always a good fun, by the way.
Well, right now I have almost 0 armor. How did you not die?
Yeah, some of them actually dive out of the way.
What's that?
It sounded like a car.
Yeah. Oh, hello, shield person.
That's the politically correct way of saying really armored guy that I would like to kill.
Query finished. Subject located.
It's President Ellis. I'll have a helicopter on standby to extract him.
I have 81,700,000
That
armor.
doesn't sound good. Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
Pretty cool. I need to get my shield game up.
Shit wristwatch. Okay, let me see. If you can punch through the west wall, there's a maintenance tunnel running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got.
What's up there? Oh. It's like, what are you talking about? And then it explodes in my face. This part's pretty funny, so I like playing with a couple of my clanmates. They got to this point, and they just took that right and just ran right through it like you're about to do. That was hilarious. Now there is a you know, let me go back here real quick. I'll catch up to you in a moment.
You're gonna die. Am I gonna see you die?
No. I'm going to show where the cog thing is at, so you can turn off the fire, so you don't have to worry about getting burned. I always wanted to do that. Just run through the fire. I'm burning.
Ah! Oh. Oh, okay. I'm
confused. If you need any grenades or armor packs, there's some over in this room. Alright, let's roll.
Where's my drone at? There it is. Pretty helpful.
Oh yeah, that drone is great. I love my drones.
I like the defense one.
You know, I haven't used the defense one, but actually no, I have. Like when they're doing the legendaries. That's after like you clear the map, you get extra hard maps for all of the strongholds. And I think there's one where I'm not sure if you've seen them, but there's like these gigantic drones, and you have to like run from one place to another without dying. And we all put on the deflector shield to get to one spot so we won't die. It's pretty fun.
I just bought one of the big drones. It wasn't very fun.
Ah, there's a trick to it. You know, they're weak against the EMP blast. If you can get the arc up there, if you can get it to where it like covers a lot of area, and it just barely, even if it barely touches them, it'll disable them for a moment so you can destroy them.
Jesus, for some reason the sniper's lucky.
So what happened?
I don't know, my sniper just started semi-firing for some reason.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like it looked like it was glitched out, but it wasn't. Like it was shooting, but it wasn't shooting at the same time.
Oh yeah, I mean they made a lot of updates where you see stuff like that.
Mr. President, we've already got a bird in the air.
Sir, I'm not seeing any rooftop access at your location.
Then blow the damn roof off. Fine. Get me to the atrium.
Okay, let me talk to you so we can go. Thank you.
Heads up, we're inbound to your location. Coming in over the HU. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole.
There we go.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Well, that's a load of shit.
Okay, that's what I'm on the press.
Every last one
What
of
happened?
these fuckers. I want them dead.
Tried to go back up. I just wanted to go down.
Fucked up if word gets back to the rest of the council that we lost the
It's like, I want to get out of here. I need to get out of here. They're surrounding me.
We're not going anywhere. Just staying right here.
I ain't anywhere but down, but that's where you gotta go.
Ah yes, let me toss my balls at you.
I try not to laugh, but you can't not laugh at that.
Why am I being shot down? Oh, hello.
You said it sounds weird? So what's the over here where I'm at on the East Coast? It's 12:33 p.m. What time is it over there?
It is 5:33.
Oh, that's cool. 5-hour time difference. Still like awesome. Yes, fire bad, fire real bad, fire burn you, no good.
You're a credit to
When
the
am I
division,
playing
Agent.
Signal?
I look forward to working with you
when
once
I
you
next
get back to
record
base.
Taylor.
This has been a huge victory for us.
Hey.
Good to have you back, Mr. President. Hey there. President Ellis wanted to talk to you. I think he wants to say thank you for saving him. Go see him when you get a chance.
I'm recording.
Come back to the base if you want to add to your skills, Agent.
Yeah.
We're recording. I gotta be a little nosy. Recording.
Oh, am I not meant to leave? Oh,
There,
okay.
Henry?
Yeah. We've been keeping an eye on the old DCD site. People leave there
Oh, that's
infected
over
with
there.
green
That's
poison
the
and
big
started
stronghold.
heading toward the campus.
Yeah, I gotta stay away from the stronghold for a minute.
We need to shut this site down.
We can go through the stronghold if you want.
Not yet, not yet. It's gonna be way out of my skill level, my power level. But I will be doing that probably within the next 2 recordings.
Actually recording, no, hello. I've been recording, Subnautica, you know those.
No, I've never heard of Subnautica. What is that?
There's, a firefly, mod here if you look on it.
It's a what?
No, it was just a glitch on my screen.
Oh, okay. It's like Firefly, isn't that a skill? So Subnautica, what's that? What is Subnautica?
An underwater sort of game. Like you're shot out the air whilst exploring a planet, and you. Where's the game? Okay, I should say it. You're basically shot out the air by an alien gun, and you have to explore it. There's no way off until you disable it.
Okay.
So you get infected, and then you find a cure. And you can build like stuff like a mini submarine, or a giant submarine, and a sort of like a prawn suit, like a robotic underwater suit.
Okay.
You're exploring the ocean and running out like the aliens that are there before you.
I know, right? Usually they would say it would be the other way around. How did it get there before you? Well, like, are you on your own planet? Like, how is that? Like, what, you know what I mean? Are you on your own planet, or what have you? What's the basic premise of it?
I'm not sure. I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So you're just basically you're playing it and you're just starting out. Okay.
You have a guy coming to you.
I see him. Those guys with the hammers are annoying.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah, you're just the only one that survived the crash, so it's just learning the secrets of what happened. Oh, I'm on fire.
Yeah, you find yourself on fire many times in this game, and most of the time you'll be wondering how and why.
I've run into this game many times and somehow caught on fire and ran around with it. It's suicide bomber.
Oh, those are my favorite. Did you see the cutscene for that one? It was hilarious. Yeah. It's like it's like he's pumping you up to help you kill yourself.
No shit. It's a big game here. Is that because they're running around head first, running into the tunnel?
Favorite part of the game.
Oh, I see them. Ow.
Alright, I'm trying to get away from this control point.
You don't want to do it?
No, not yet. I'm going to save the control points for... I'm going to basically do a round robin with the control points. My main goal right now is opening up the recalibration station.
Yeah, that recalibration. Okay.
Yeah, I know, recalibration station. I love it. This fact that it rhymes and the cadence is perfect. Recalibration station. Oh, hold on for one moment there. Also, I need to go into my menu and explain a couple of things here. All right, so now when I go into my inventory, I'm looking at my loadout. So I just put on a 511 book bag, which basically specializes in health, and they usually come rolled with armor on there. So, but if you look at the talent, and the reason why I changed it dropped from a skill tier. And there's one that has a little bit more armor to it, 1,000 more, and it has the talent called Adrenaline Rush. And if you read this, whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So basically, you can get up to 60% of your armor in less than a couple of seconds, depending upon how many enemies are around you. Great for survivability. I mean, I personally love my skills. But I'm going to run with that Adrenaline Rush because it's basically the best option that I have right now. Alright, I'm on my way to you now there.
I'm just taking on the guy with the sledgehammer. You're fine.
I'll just shoot him in the toe. That's what I usually do. I think everybody's...
It's a, defense system.
Ooh.
It's out of 28, but it should go with your mods.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, drop it if you want. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it.
Is it not right here?
Oh, so when we're playing this, it doesn't you have to pick it up and drop it because I won't see it. So anything that I get, you won't be able to see because it's like randomized. So yeah, there you go. So now looking at this, if you see a little arrow on top of it, that means it was shared, and you can once you pick it up, you can share it. And if you look at it, see, that is a protection from elites. Level 28. So if looking at this, it's level 28. I'm a lower level, but I can save this until later. All right, let's do this. Oh, one more thing here. Looking at the map.
DCD. What? Oh, it's on that side.
Yeah, it's on the other side. So looking at the map, I do have another skill I do have another skill to unlock, available to unlock, and I have 19 Shade Tech to unlock those perks or unlock another skill variant. Once I do this main mission and another main mission, I'm gonna go back to the White House and demonstrate what I can unlock. And we're going to demonstrate his balls. Well, the secret mines. That was perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex.
Hilarious.
Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Thank God you did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Timing is always perfect when it comes down to comedy. But it sounds like South Park when you say it. Like, you know, have you ever seen South Park? You sound almost like Cartman there. Now, how long have you been recording? Like, are you I'm doing the live streaming. Are you recording it and going back and editing it and things like that? Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm about to die. Now I'm down. I kind of need your help there, I'm just a gamer guy.
I'll throw my balls. Hang on. Go. My balls are on my way. That's so weird to say, haha, my balls.
Now, when you're doing your thing, the how long does that whole process look like? The editing and things like that, from beginning to end.
I don't really see a timer. I mean, I think the settings where you can see a timer. But I don't really see one. I just record for at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
Or try to get 20 minutes. Are you shooting doors?
Yes. Shooting the locks on the doors, the bicycle locks, you know, so I can do some more, getting some more stuff to loot. Because, you know, the more stuff you have, the...
It's so good, but it's so bad at the same time.
you sound like one of those like candy bar commercials.
I'm getting is just really bad.
Yeah, since you jumped in and during the at the beginning of the game, like everything that you get is going to be basically scaled for my skill to whatever level that I'm on. But since I'm just starting out, it's like, yeah, it's not going to be really good at all.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process.
Oh, here it is.
They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
All those doors are wily individuals. You got to watch out for them. Kind of reminds you of the haunted houses that you get to.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon protocol enough.
All right, hold on there for a moment there. So when you're coming down these steps here, initially when you're going to see, it's going to tell you to go into this area. You see this black box here? It was once yellow. Once you shoot it, it's going to open up the doors right in front of you.
Enjoy my beans.
Just got another level up, which means I get another proficiency cache. Hey, Circup, how you doing?
I'm doing good, are you?
Doing well, doing well.
God damn, I didn't expect such a homie greet.
Hey, gentlemen, hold on for a moment there. I'm currently doing a live stream, basically a tutorial. So I want to try to keep the, try to keep the language down to, a quiet roar. This is for general audience. But yeah, welcome aboard. How you doing?
I'm streaming too.
Oh, cool. Oh, what are you streaming?
Red Dead. Cause why not? I got
Yeah, why not? A couple people told me to try Red Dead Redemption.
Everything except the online is good.
So what makes the online different?
The overall attitude from players and the missions. And the guns, there's a couple new guns.
Let's see.
How did I miss your head there, sir?
No worries, I got him.
That looked like it hurt a lot. Spinning around while bullets are flying out of him.
Yeah, once you hit the weak spots, those weak spots make a big difference.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger, and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Fools.
Virus impulse detected.
Ah, sweet, I just got a viewer.
Oh, I'm poisoned.
Wait, I forgot I got Twitch on my phone. I can just check via there.
You said Twitch?
Yeah. It was easier to sign into than YouTube.
Oh wow, that's a shame. It was easier to sign into YouTube.
Signing into Twitch is quite a big pain. You should use your phone or some other device to do it.
The most popular game is Among Us.
What platforms is that on?
It's on phone and I think PC.
Okay. Now, as you guys can see, he's using the secret mines. Secret mines are great for crowd control, and they wipe out a lot of people at once. Once you get into the later levels, the NPCs will try to dive out of the way, which can be a real pain. But yeah, they're still dead useful.
There's a big crowd coming up in a second. I say that.
Oh, wait for me there. I'm right behind you.
Ooh.
Not that big of a crowd, but it's a crowd.
Yeah, it's just a gamer. How often are you usually on?
I'd say every day, so as long as I'm not doing something or recording, I'm used on this.
Okay,
wait,
cool.
Dami, why isn't your name still Dami Wami the Third, huh?
Dami Wami? Dami Wami, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Dami Wami the Third. Do not forget the third. Hey, you too, buddy. hey, didn't he say keep the language down to a minimum?
Yeah, keep the language down. Keep the language down. But
yeah.
Yep, yes they can. They can hear you.
Listen to the man.
All the audio's coming through.
You shouldn't be able to hear me. I've got the settings on for it.
Yeah, I'll check my stream
My
in a
stream-
moment to double check.
My stream can hear you, and I don't even have any viewers.
There you go. What I'm gonna do is I've been streaming for about 3 hours. After this mission, I'm going to. Oh yeah. So like I mean like it's a game. It's a playthrough. So you know in the playthroughs you gotta. You know, you can't just.
I will build this guy doing like this front
On them.
Oh my god, a Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough, but like, you don't spread it out in different streams. That would take like a day and an hour. 25 hours of pure full-on awesomeness.
Yeah, I'm not that good. I gotta do it in segments. I mean, if I didn't do any of the looting and stuff like that, I could probably get through this pretty fast. But yeah.
What can I do with my Springfield rifle? It looks a bit short.
Do me a favor. Recover everything you can of broad-spectrum antivirus.
Sir, I'm going to go up this road. There we go.
There's a boat rifling in it, but I already did that.
You know there's going to be a big fight. I'm going to use the balls now.
I'll go for it. Do you think?
Hey Scorpio, would you recommend a short scope or a medium scope for a bolt action rifle?
Those are, it's generally, so when you say a short scope or medium scope, explain to me the difference.
Oh no, it's a suicide gun.
The short scope, like, there's not that, you don't get to hit that far. It's basically a bit more zoomed out than the regular scope, than the medium scope.
And you're using
yeah.
You're using that on the rifle?
Yeah, I got this rifle, and I was wondering.
I would go for longer distance. Rifles are basically a long distance weapon. And if you think about it, even if it can still compensate for the short scope as well. So it's a win-win situation.
Oh yeah, it is. Smart man you are. Smart man.
Data analysis lab is just
That's because I get to play with a lot of different people. I get to ask questions like that, and they tell me, it's like, hey, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Don't hit that button yet. So now now there's a door to the left here. You shoot that lock there, as he just did, and you'll have a case in there.
That's not good money.
Knowing where the enemies are coming from is really helpful. They're going to be coming from this direction, from in front of us, the direction that we came.
Yeah. Equip my turret and just light them up where they stand. I'm just gonna put you. Right here.
Why do I have
turrets?
Oh yeah, when you're just starting out, those turrets are awesome.
Data transfer initiated.
And I usually use my turrets when I'm doing like the harder level solos. Like I don't know what level you got into, but you can do like missions, like missions on heroic. I find that they're useful.
Oh yeah, I have a sniper one.
You know, I really haven't been able to like use the sniper one to great effect because people move too much. So I'm trying to figure out like how to make that work.
Targets for it. Like not like a dragon just like that. Oh hello, you're behind me. Yeah, like a character you can mark the target and it will do its thing.
Mr. Lawman, please stop shooting me. I just want to pick up my hat. I just said, hey, tough guy, to an African-American gentleman right there. Then he punched me and I killed him. Now I just want to pick up my hat and leave.
Well, I'm sorry, Sucker, but it looks like we have to kill this.
Well, by gummit, they done killed me. And I lost my hat.
Now, are you playing... Darn hats. Now, are you playing online? Like, is it like open world? Like...
I'm playing story mode right now. That's how I have a bunch of golden guns. Cause I got like $14,000.
Okay. It's like golden guns is like they're like what legend, like are they like the best
no,
weapons?
I just had a bunch of money, so I made my guns pretty.
Ah, okay, so you just made them gold. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy. That's what he likes.
And guess what? I got white ox. I got the ghost bison hat and the legendary bear hat. Cause I killed both of them bastards, you know.
Fuck up the language, man.
Oh, bastards is pretty okay. Even though in this game the language in here is just like if you listen to it, you're just like, what did they say? What did they want to do with my? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's hilarious.
White bison. Oh wait, I'm going through there.
Wait, what does that make you want to do things?
Oh,
exactly.
No, don't let it do it, Mike. Don't let it do it. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, I usually use the sniper turret because I used to do a lot of sniping in the thing.
Okay. I found sniping to be a pain in the rear. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own. I definitely encourage, like, everybody to, like, explore and see what works with you.
Right, you're saying?
I was saying, you know, I definitely... Yeah, no, like, explore, see what feels better. I prefer my, SMGs. Watch your left.
His name is Leonard.
Look, they had a chainsaw on there.
Great job in there.
Chainsaw.
Analyzing the data. And it looks like it's gonna make Kelso very happy.
What did they make awesome, Dom? What did they make awesome? What did they put a chainsaw on? Huh?
Oh, you want to talk about chainsaws? You have to play Mad World for the Wii U.
Yeah, that's a good game.
We've got some footage of Emily, the outcast
When you
leader.
said Mad World, I just got reminded of a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Like,
That sounds pretty awesome. I'm hungry. You know, it's time to order food. Must order food.
It's on the list. Must.
God dang it, I got my horn stuck in cactuses. Oh, wait, no, it's free again.
Alright, I'm fast traveling back to the White House.
Chase hair.
America, if yeah, come and save my day, yeah.
Alright, cool. Now I'm
No
fast traveling back to the
bandito
White House.
burritos.
How do I have to end up doing at some point?
What happened?
That not White House, that stronghold to our left.
Oh, Roosevelt.
Yeah, that will have to be done to be able to progress.
Now, is that you mean for your character? I mean, I know it has to for like for the whole general part of the story. But is that the part that you're on?
No, I'm on the one on the right.
Oh, District Union or Capital?
Capital.
Okay.
Why did he say I could have whatever in this box? I can only pick up the vegetables. I don't want vegetables, I want bullets.
Right. Now, as you can see right here, my base of operations, I have 6 out of the 8 skills, and I have 5 out of the 8 staff. Now I'm looking to upgrade the campus so that I can unlock the recalibration station. And let's go look at the perks before I wrap up this video.
Hello.
Oh, I can unlock one more skill. So I'm going to unlock the hive. I'm gonna unlock the hive. Which one will I unlock?
Oh, hello, heavy army target with a minigun. How are you today?
Don't touch it.
I'm gonna unlock I'm gonna unlock for now the booster hive. It does help you. It does raise your attack level, so I'm gonna unlock that.
Ooh, horsies. I see potential in this one because
Right.
that one.
Oh, and I have
stayed
one more,
behind.
so now I can unlock the secret balls as well. And I'm going to do I'm going to go with the airburst. The airburst seeker mine. The airburst seeker mine is problematic and it's really hard to use, but let's go with that. And it adds a burn status as well. So we're
What
going
does that
to
do?
Later.
burn them, burns them good. See, I have unlocked more things on my crafting table. So let's see what we have here.
Sucker, you remind me of my little sister.
Yep.
Ooh, what did that do?
That ain't all your money. Now I'm gonna kill you.
All right, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I will pick up tomorrow by focusing on taking down opening up the recalibration station. I believe I have to do one more main mission to get that done. Then I can show you the ins and outs of the recalibration station and how it can be beneficial. But I will say this: always fill up your library. That's one of the most important things. Always start with the talents, and I'll go through what I recommend how, the wins, the whys, and the wheres. Even though I have a higher level character, what I will do is go through and walk you through as to help you customize your gameplay. So thank you very much for tuning into the video. That will be it for the day. Give me a second here, gentlemen.